Hi, everyone. Hope that this video message finds you well. If we look at this week's Parsha, such an important Sedra going into the month of Elul. I want to wish everyone a good Rosh Chodesh, a happy Rosh Chodesh. In Parshas Re'eh, the Chumash describes for us that someone's going to come along, and we're being warned. Hashem's warning us, Moshe's warning us. Someone's going to come along, come to our community, come to our people. They're going to perform tricks. They're going to perform magic tricks, what seemed like divination, some sort of black magic, a mo-face in Hebrew. They're going to talk this, and they're going to say, look, you thought you understood the world. You thought that you understood physicality, the laws of nature. Nelcha, come with me. Come with me. And let's go look at other gods. Clearly, you didn't know what you were talking about. Let's go look at other possibilities of prime beings or idols or forces of nature. Look, I surprised you. I tricked you. I got you thinking. And let's go worship them. And you're susceptible to this, the Jewish community, God says, Moshe says. B'navdeim, you're going to make that mistake. You're going to worship things you should have never been worshiping. You're going to follow ideas you should have never been following. The Nitziv of the Tali Tzvi Yehudim in Berlin, Rosh Yeshiva Volozhin. So he has his famous commentary, the Emek Davar. He asks a powerful question, because you and I have seen this verse over and over and over again for a long time. Says that this demagogue, this person who is looking to be idolized by the people, it says, let's go follow these idols, asher lo yidatem, that you don't know about, that you don't know of. So the Netziv wants to know, what does that mean? Why is that important for practical purposes to say that the Torah is telling us that you don't know about them? Of course you don't know about them. They're foreign gods. So why does the Torah tell us that you don't know? Of course, they never worshipped them before. They're a foreign entity. You didn't know about them, or you don't know their nature on some level. So the Emek Davar, the Netziv, gives us a very powerful explanation. It says, when the Torah tells us Asher lo yidatem, these other gods that you have not known, that you don't know. So what in essence, what the Chumash is telling us is that because, when is it that the Jewish people are going to lapse and make a mistake and follow these very dramatic, charismatic individuals? So the Emek Davar, so he explains, Kasher ata be'es sarah, when you are in a moment of crisis, when you, the Jewish people, you and I, when we're going through a painful time, our sense of our bearings, our sense of who we are, our sense of common knowledge gets distorted. We don't think clearly. Kasher be'es sarah, al kain mistapik bekach. We have safek. We have doubt. We know Hashem took us out of Egypt. We know he revealed himself to us at our Sinai. We know what we're supposed to know. We know who we are. But when there's a moment of crisis, being in exile, being threatened, we don't think clearly. So we're going to follow this faker. We're going to follow along all this chicanery. We're going to follow idols that can't do anything, that are antithetical to who we are. And Elohim Acherim. these other divine possibilities. So the message for us is we have to have our wits about us when things get very hard, when we're very stressed. Everyone in today's world is very, very stressed out. It's hard to come across people who just don't have stress or anxiety. And stress and anxiety can be good, but when it reaches us, because it has creative powers, but when it reaches a certain point, so then we're in trouble. The Torah tells us we're in trouble. And then Netziv explains to us, you need to know that this is going to happen. You're going to go down pathways that are not good to go down because you're not thinking clearly, because things are so hard. And that happens to all of us, individually and collectively. And so the Torah, so much of learning Torah, studying Torah, coming in contact intellectually with the Almighty, understanding, working on our spiritual selves, on our neshamos, our souls, is about knowing what we need to know. If we know what the challenges are, we can deal with them. And so the Chumash tells us, and Netziv really spells that out for us. This is a challenge that humanity, that the Jewish people in particular, are going to have to deal with. We need to be ready for it. And so we need to learn so that when we have our convictions and our values, we can act, and we have some muscle memory as to how to act. And when we get to this Eis Tzara, we can go ahead and make the right decisions. So we need to daven to Hashem, have siyata d'shmaya, and ask for this divine assistance, that when things are challenging, the Almighty helps us, help ourselves not go down the wrong paths, and to realize that we're susceptible so that we can strengthen ourselves and our families and our communities. Thank you and have a great Shabbos.